What's going on, everybody? It's been a little while since I put a video up. I actually don't even know how long it's been. About a year, maybe? Something like that. But yeah, I'm back with a little bit of... What is this? Battlefront. The Star Wars Battlefront beta gameplay. I forgot there because I'm not actually looking at the gameplay while I'm talking. So, forgot what I was playing. I took this gameplay from the first day of the beta. It was like my second or third game. It's not the best gameplay you're ever going to see, but it's not terrible either. I go like 31 and 14 and get a few objectives as well. So that's not bad. The game... Wow, what do I say about it? It's not the Battlefront of old. Like if you're coming like a Battlefront 2 player and you're coming into this, it's not the Battlefront of old. That's for damn sure. To me, it felt like Battlefield 4 with Star Wars stuff in it. Now, I personally don't really see that as a bad thing because I like Battlefield 4 and I like Star Wars. So if you put those two together, probably gonna like it. And I never really played the older Battlefront games either, so I don't really know what I'm missing out on. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have said that it's too casual. And, you know, my response to that is, yes, it is casual, but not every game needs to be competitive. I look at Battlefront the same way that I look at Titanfall. It's a fun game to play if you have 30 minutes to an hour to kill before you have to go to work or school or whatever it is you do with your days. And that's it. And that's fine, you know? At least for me, that's fine. If I want something more hardcore, more competitive, then I'll look to Insurgency. I'll look to Arma. Battlefront isn't something that would even come into my mind when I was thinking, I want to be competitive, you know? But this was just a beta. We only got 2 game modes with 1 map each. There might be some super competitive game mode in the full game. Who knows? Or it might just stay casual, which I think it would do them well to try and appeal to casual gamers as well as competitive gamers. We'll see if they can do that. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent game. It's a decent game. But like I said, if you're coming into this expecting the Battlefront of old, well, you're probably going to be disappointed. But, you know, it is what it is. And that's enough talk about the game. I mean, you can see it for yourself. It's, Oh, one thing I will say is you can play the game in first person. And you can play the game in third person. Now, I played my first couple games in first person, and I think this was like my third, and I realized you could go into third person. And I didn't look back, because I had such a huge advantage over anybody that was still in first person. Because obviously your field of views is wider, which means you can see more. And at least to me, it didn't seem like there was any sort of penalty to your accuracy for being in third person. So that's something I think they need to look at. I think the game either needs to be first person or third person. I don't think you can do both. I don't think you can do both. I mean, Arma is a game that I play a lot, and that is a game that you can go third person or first person. I like to play the game in first person, but if you're playing multiplayer, you know, if it's not a server that's first person only, everybody else is in third person, and you are at such a disadvantage. Like, you can stand behind a rock and look around the rock without having to stick yourself out. Yeah, I mean, if the game was all third person, then it's fine. If it's all first person, then it's fine. But to have the option to be first or third, no. You gotta be, in a multiplayer game, you gotta be one or the other. If it was a single player game, then whatever, do what you want. But in a multiplayer game, it's got to be one or the other. That's just my opinion on it. I'm not a fucking game developer, so what the hell do I know? Anyway, the channel. I got a lot of stuff coming. We got to play through a Mad Max. I fucking love that game. We got lots of other Let's Plays. I'm planning several things like Alien Isolation, Soma, a couple of the series that I was doing before are going to be picked up, but they're going to have, like, I guess, rebrands. I'm basically going to change the name of them, but it's still going to be essentially the same thing. We're just going to continue the channel as if I never went anywhere. Where have I been, in case anybody wants to know? Nowhere, really. It's just, I am an adult, and I have responsibilities, and YouTube is something that I do in my spare time as a hobby, I guess you would say. And I haven't really had the time to do it. So, but now I do. Now I do. I don't have the time that I used to have. So it's very much a case of doing stuff when I can, but I should be pretty active. I know uploads at first might be a little bit slow while I get going again, because I mean I'm in the process of recording and editing all that stuff right now, but I'm not back in full flow yet. So the first few uploads might be a little bit slow, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I can't really think of much else to say, and I don't think there's much gameplay left. So I am just going to say, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Thank you very much for watching. If you're a subscriber, if you're a new subscriber watching this video, decided to subscribe, thank you, welcome. If you're a subscriber from old that's coming back, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.